Hello, my talented artists. Now that we've painted our background paper, we need to paint some other art papers for the shapes that we're going to cut out. But first, of course, we need to write our names and our code. Don't forget to put your table color somewhere. We are going to have an opportunity to paint 3 different sections. But if you don't paint all 3, that is okay because we will be sharing colors. We are starting with a very long paper and we're gonna fold that paper in half. And then we're gonna open it up and you will see that we have a fold right in the middle. The next thing we're gonna do, look carefully, watch carefully, is we're gonna take one end and we are going to match that end up to the middle fold, so it's going to look like that. Don't forget to press your fold neatly. Now we have 3 sections.
I want you to paint your
big section first. This is going to be your main shape. What we have to consider is that this color that we choose
to paint
needs to contrast with our background color. I am going to give you 2 tips on how to create contrast with color. The first tip, you can pick the color that is opposite your background color. Find your background color wherever it is on the color wheel and then look directly opposite your background color. This color opposite, those 2 colors are a color pair. They are the most different from each other and they are called complementary color pairs. So I could choose a green color
to go with my red background. I want to see if you can find each color's complement on this simplified color wheel. So just call out your answers. What is the complement of purple? That is correct. Yellow is the complement of purple, and we can find it because it is directly across from purple. What is the complement of orange? You got it. Blue. And you know that because blue is directly opposite from orange. So to recap, 3 complementary color pairs are red and green, yellow and purple, and orange and blue. One way to create high contrast in an artwork is to put complementary color pairs next to each other. Here's a painting by Vincent van Gogh using the complementary colors red and green to create high contrast.
The other way is to change the darkness or the lightness. I made a dark red, so I could make a light red, but it would have to be much, much lighter to create nice, strong
contrast. I'd like to introduce you to an art vocabulary word, value. Value is the darkness and lightness of a color. And here is a painting by Pablo Picasso, which illustrates the idea that you can create contrast using value, because this painting is basically all kinds of blue, but you can still see the subject and there is contrast. I have decided to create contrast using complementary colors, so I am going to mix up a shade of green. As you know, we are not using colors right out of the bottle, so you need to mix at least 2 colors together before you paint your paper. Enjoy the process of mixing a variety of colors together, and if you need help, feel free to come get me because I am a color mixing expert. When you get the right color, go ahead and paint your paper. Cover all the white spots and smooth out any blobs. And when you are done, it is time to wash your brush because you're gonna make a new color.
When you wash your brush, you need to press it onto the bottom of your bowl, and that's what's gonna really get it clean. I want you to press it slowly though. I don't want you to go fast because you can make a mess. However, if somebody makes a big mess and sprays and splashes, we still need to remember that everybody makes mistakes and we have to talk nicely to them and just remind them what to do. As you can see, my brush is still dirty. It is still pretty dirty. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take the side of our messy paper, corner of our messy paper, and we are going to just grab that messy brush, pinch it on the corner of our messy paper, and kind of wipe out some of that paint. Okay, that's a lot better. It doesn't have to be perfect. I made a pink color for my second color, and that is a good example of using dark and light to make contrast. So I used red, but I used a darker shade of red and a lighter shade of red. And you can try that too if you want. And now I'm trying to make an orange for my third color, but I've run out of yellow. So I'm raising my hand. Miss Karen's is gonna bring over my yellow. Miss Karen's, I need some yellow. Here you go, kiddo. And I'm going to mix and mix and mix and mix and mix. That's a nice orange. First off, make sure my brush doesn't have too much paint. And now I'm gonna do the outline of my rectangle. This makes it neater. Gotta do the whole outline. Fill it all in. When you're done, put it on the drying rack and wash your brush. To get all of the paint out of your brush, hold your brush with one hand and rub the hairs and the silver part with the other hand. Make sure all the color is out. Then turn off the water and put your brush hair side up in the brush cup. Remember, we're a team, so if you see any messy brushes or anything else, just neaten them. Thanks! Put your messy paper into the messy paper box. All right, I'm ready to put mine in the drying rack. I cannot wait to see what colors you mix today.